Hello and good evening and welcome back to TTML for F4. We are in Brazil, the home of the Brazilian Grand Prix. You may know me from TTML F2 or EML League 2. My name is EKG Storm Kings and I'll be filling in for NSR Pariah this week as he is not here. But I'm not alone, I'm with TFB Buck as usual. Good evening Buck, how are you feeling for this one as there's a championship to be decided?
Yeah, there sure is. This is going to be good. We're racing and it is a tight track, and I don't know, these guys on a tight track, we're going to get some action tonight.
Yeah, plenty of action has already happened this week in our higher divisions in F2 and F3 as me and James commentated on the F2 race on Thursday, and I have to say it was a very fun track to commentate on. It has a lot of battles in it, a lot of action can happen. It's one of the more shorter tracks, around about a 1:06 to a 1:07 was the time there, but we might just see a few drivers more in the 1:07s this evening. This is the lowest division in TTML for this season, so it is an all-assist tier, and it is going to get underway very shortly. 18 minutes of short qualifying, and we're going to get underway, and it looks to be at the moment we're going to find out very shortly if it's going to be sun.
Don't say it.
Well, we all wish for a bit of rain, but I'm sure the drivers will want a clean.
I don't know what's wrong with you guys. It's like the same with Pariah. It's like, I hope there's rain. I hope there's rain.
Yeah. Well. My name being Storm, I think I think I bring a little bit of everything. But yeah, looking at the track, situated in Sao Paulo, part of Brazil in South America. Turn 1, Turn 2, a very complicated part of the track. You can invalidate, but if you get a good exit from Turn 2, it sets you up nicely for the DRS in what will be Turn 3 and 4. Quite noticeable, Turn 4 was the Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton battle last season, and I think that may be where some people try and push the overtakes, and it's looking quite overcast and cloudy here in qualifying.
Yeah, it definitely is. This I don't know, maybe some of the guys can give us some inside information on the weather. At the moment, that doesn't look too promising. I mean, I guess you'd be saying, yes, let's go, we're going to get some rain. The thing is that all of these drivers, okay, they're practicing before we go live, and it's hardly anybody practices in the rain. Everybody's like dry practicing, and yeah.
Yeah, as the first few drivers are heading up, we'll just put all the nice fancy graphics up. As I believe we have is that a Williams or an Alpine? That is Andy Campbell in the that is that an Alpine? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
as
it is,
the game gives me nice ridiculous camera angle.
Big shout out to James in the comments. Hey, are you half as good a commentator as James? Because then you'd be freaking amazing. That guy was wild last week. I mean, I was like, what the heck is going on? Where did he get all these stats from? He was picking them out all over the place. He's like the esports version of Murray Walker. He had all of these weird phrases he was throwing in all over the place.
Yeah, TCG James is a very well experienced commentator, and you know, I've had the pleasure of hearing his voice all season long in F2, and yeah, it was a pleasure to work with him. But we are going to get through the first laps here, and I'll hand you over to Buck as he takes us through a lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix with
We're on board with Andy.
I was just about to say that.
Action here through the first, the second, third corner. It's where it's going to happen, and we've seen these guys go crazy. They hit the DRS, and we're going to get the overtakes here. This is where they go for it. You mentioned that we had the Hamilton and Verstappen incident here, and we're going to have the Jamie and the Cameron's incident tonight. That's definitely going to happen. And this corner is all about gearing. Whenever I drive through this section, it's all about, can I keep the car in the right gear? It gets so tight. Here, a little bit of rain, this is where the guys are going to spin off. You can expect it here. And now it's slow, but you can't go slow because the guy's behind you. They come out here, one really special, getting out of this corner here, you're going to hit on the left-hand side. There's a little bit of some metal there on the left-hand side that you can actually hit. Takes us back around again, and here it's all about getting up as fast as possible, back up the home straight again.
Yeah, as Andy is going to come around the final corner for that fantastic long straight in to the start-finish line, and he is going to cross the line and set a 1:8.9. That is his lap time for the moment. Who is going to be the next person? I believe it is going to be his teammate, and he goes nearly a second quicker with a 7.6 on the soft. I believe a lot of drivers will go for the softs though.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Denan because he was setting some serious pace in the previous qualifying, and then just sort of cracked up a little bit in the race. So I really hope that he gets a good race tonight.
Yeah, and this is actually his last race for NSR. I believe he is departing from NSR. I did read the chat earlier. We had in F2 yesterday, a lot of drivers go for the medium compound tyre in qualifying. It worked for a little bit as they got a good stint out of them, but it looks like a lot of drivers are going to be going for the mediums. But the quickest medium runner is either been Mike with an 8.4.
Mike is one of the most consistent drivers in this division, and he's definitely one of the best drivers to lead a race. Oh, there we go. Mike has given us a nice little piece of action there.
Yeah, he has. We're right on board with the Mercedes driver of TTG Kermit as he comes through what will be into turn 4 in the Mercedes.
The legend Kermit. He's a legend.
He certainly is, as he sets purple sector, as he narrowly misses either been Mike's McLaren, and yeah, he's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. He's got an Alfa Romeo, and I think going back the last few races in Brazil, obviously most recently Lewis Hamilton's DSQ, that he started at the back of the grid, but we can't forget the Lewis Hamilton moment when he won the championship, the battle with Felipe Massa, where we heard from the commentators. We might be doing it tonight.
Really nice aggressive lap here from Kermit.
As Kermit is going to cross the line. He's got a little bit of slipstream.
Oh yes! What about that?
And that is a 7.3 from Mr. TTG
Kermit. These guys can get to?
Well, if Kermit's setting that, we're still waiting for Storm 72. That's not me, by the way. I can't drive and commentate. He's in the other Mercedes. He's not out yet. The only other person really at the moment is out is Passels, or Passels, should I say. He's in the Alfa Romeo as he goes through turn 1 and turn 2 and gets a good exit out of turn 3. Time-wise, I think a very high 6, a very low 7 may just get it, as Kermit's already done a 7.3. We're still waiting for Jamie and Cam Rules to set lap times, but we're right on board with Passels.
Yeah, Passels is one of those drivers. He'll not be top 3 from qualifying, but he definitely is one of the most exciting drivers in this division. He's a climber. He's going to do a different tyre strategy than most, and always exciting to see how he puts his race together.
Yeah, as he comes through the final sector, as Axel, I believe, has joined mid-quali, and I don't think that's allowed. I think once the lobby has started, you're not allowed to join. So obviously James will be able to help us with that. As Passels heads into the pits, he's not going to go any quicker. So yeah, Axel has joined mid-quali. I don't think that's... I remember from last season that wasn't allowed. Jamie is going to start his lap. Cam Rules is on a lap as he sets a 16.8 in the first sector. I think times last night in the first sector was a 16.2 to a 16.6, so Cam's not that far off. He's putting on a really mega lap.
Yeah, it'd be so good to see Cameron's pushing up the top. I see a comment from from James in the chat here.
Yeah.
That mediums can go easily 24 laps. That part of the sentence is okay if there's no safety car, and that's that's not going to happen, James.
Well, let's fingers crossed there's no safety car. This is
F4. We have safety cars every week. It's like these guys are talking about the tyre strategy. They should be thinking what the tyre strategy are when the safety car hits. It's a nice time by Camerons.
Yeah, it is. It's a 7.8, so putting himself up there in the top 3. Let's ride on board with the championship leader, which is Jamie and he is going to come through the final few corners, and he's going to make his way down that start-finish line as he uses the DRS, and he's now going to cross the line. Is he going to get pole? We're going to find out, and it is up into P4 just behind Cam Rules on the medium compound side, and that's an 8.1, the quickest medium runner at the moment, as the other one is Storm, and Storm pips him into P4 with an 8.1, so very close lap times.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see Dinand up at the top there still. I hope that he has a good race. He's had some it was a bit unlucky what happened, but yeah, I really want it because he has been showing some great pace.
Yeah, he has been showing some pace. And let's see on board with NSR Styles. I believe this might be his first race this season. Oh no, he's in the pits. ESW Benjamin. Oh, there's a lot of ESW here this evening. A lot of Esports Wales, as I believe somebody has gone quicker. Maybe not. We'll ride on board with Benjamin as he's in the midfield of the championship. The championship can be decided this evening. The constructors we won't worry about too much, as Mercedes have wrapped that up with Kermit and Storm. They literally did fantastic this season. I predicted them, I think, to win that championship when I saw the team lineups. And Benjamin, he's now going to come through the final chicane, corner, should I say? I'll get it right tonight. And he's going to cross the line. He is going to put himself into P9 right behind his fellow Welshman and his fellow teammate with an 8.5.
Yeah, it's nice to have these ESW guys in this division. It's definitely cool. Yeah, James is being active in the comments tonight. Nice going.
That's what we like to see. He's our Ted Kravitz. There we go.
He sure is.
Yeah, as Andy is on a lap. He's just gone through turn 4 in the Alpine, the French manufacturer. They're actually going through Monaco free practice. I know it's not Brazil. I think it was Alonso got himself, or Ocon, one of them, got themselves 7th in practice. So that shows great signs for the French team.
Yeah, definitely. But those cars are going to go through so much customization probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be... it's a totally different race, I guess, on the calendar.
Yeah.
But I mean, this race here for this division, this racetrack it's tight. Yeah, I think we can expect to see some action. But the guys know that they're going to keep it tidy because Uncle James is watching, and you guys better be careful.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be keeping an eye on all the racing this evening. Ivan, the Croatian, he is in the AlphaTauri. He's had a bit of a mixed season. I don't think of his own fault that's happened, but he is a good racer on his day. He's a no assist driver, as he's, I believe, slowed down to let a driver through, and he'll be gearing up for a lap of his own. He's currently P11 outside the top 10 with an 8.7. I think he probably could go a little bit quicker, and Cam is on his outlap again, so I just wonder if he's going to go for another run. Jamie's a little bit more closer, as Ben is going to let him through, and we'll ride on board with Jamie as he is currently in P6 in the Red Bull.
Yeah, also just to mention, we've got Janzu up in 3rd place, which in the time here, which is really great to see. Love it when we get a mix every week.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes TTML great as well. You know, you're not guaranteed the same people at the top every week. I'm sure, obviously, you covered F4 most this season, so not everyone is going to be the same. Jamie is 2/10 up in the first sector.
He's going. Let's go, Jamie. He listens when he can hear us commentating. So let's go, Jamie. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, as he makes his way up the what looks to be a hill.
That was nice gearing there through that difficult section.
Yeah, let's see what his Sector 2 time is, as he should be coming to the end of it very shortly. Let's see if he is up on his time still. as he's going to come, and he is up 8/10. He is on an absolute flyer at the moment. Let's see what time he will set. Could this match Kermit or absolutely smash Kermit's time? He's going to use that DRS to the full effect. He's going to use the ERS, and he is going to be... That's a pole of a 7.1. That is 2/10 quicker.
There you go.
So let's go on board with Cam rules. Oh, he's in the pits, so that's not going to happen. Storm has got himself, Storm, not me, the other one, gets himself up into P2. He is a 7.3, so no one really matched Jamie's time at the moment. Jamie clear by 2/10 at the moment. The two Mercedes just holding there in P2 and P3.
Yeah, it's going to be see how Mike has thought about attacking this race now. That's going to be fun. I think he's one of the most consistent and exciting drivers to watch here.
Yeah, Mike, I've known him for a little while, and he's a great driver and a great commentator, I have to say. When I commentated in my first season here in TTML in F3, he definitely helped me along the way. And yeah, he's a great all-round guy.
That's cool. I see somebody wrote in the chat, I don't know who it was, that Jamie could find 8/10 if he...
that would be James.
I don't know who it was that said that comment, but somebody said it.
Yeah, it's James.
Yeah, I'm not sure who said it, but...
yeah, because he's then put... Literally, what I said above has just happened. Call me Mystic James. James is with his Mystic Ball tonight. So everyone...
Right, so 3 minutes left here.
Yeah.
Is anybody? Yeah.
So 12 drivers have set a lap time. I believe Axel may be DSQ'd because he's joined...
Jan 2 was under... He was on sector 2 there, but he just hit the wall.
Oh, he's got no wing. That's not a good sign.
He was up in his time, so that was a pity.
Axel is glitching since the lobby joined. I have to say, Williams said they want to reduce the pain. I didn't mean literally lose a wing as well. Yeah, we may get a restart if Axel is glitching. That may cause a glitched lobby. We'll have to see what happens. Cam is on a lap. He's also in this championship fight.
That was nice driving there. He's up in his time, I think, a little bit. Come on.
Cam is up. Cam should set a purple sector 2, but the game may be lying to us.
He may be moving up one place, I think.
He might do, yeah. He might do. We'll see what he does. Yeah, one place. Not really much of an improvement, but it is an improvement of what Cam probably would have wanted to set. Who else is on the lap? Who haven't we really looked at? Andy may be a dark horse in this race. I believe he's a former TTML driver. I've seen his name around. I believe he's also a commentator. I can't remember. But yeah, he is going through.
He's a very dark horse. If he's a dark horse, he's way out there.
Yeah, as everyone's just moving out of Andy's way. Andy has invalidated him.
Yeah, that's a pity. But yeah, it'd be so cool. Again, it's so nice to see different drivers up challenging and pushing the guys at the top. Definitely, if we can see Axel and Andy Campbell and Silas and Passes, it would be so good to see what happens. But again, we're going to have a safety car here, and it's all about how the guys react to the tyre strategies, and coming to the end of the season, they know this is going to happen.
Yeah, as Ivan is got himself up to P7 with a 7.8. He's coming through the final two corners, and Cam has retired. That's into the pits, so Cam feels he can't do no more, as Ivan is also in the pits. Ivan won't do any more, as the lap time is the quali is nearly coming to an end, should I say. So the top four are on their flying laps, so we're gonna have to try and keep up to date with all the laps possible. Where is Jamie? Jamie is right in front of Kermit, so that's going to be a hotly contested battle.
I I think everybody's slightly up in their times at the moment, so this is going to be a nice end to the qualifying.
Yeah, Jamie's actually in between the two Mercedes, so Mercedes can't really use the slipstream effect in the final corner. So yeah, that's oh, Jamie getting a little bit of understeer, nearly did a tank slapper. And Jamie isn't. Yeah, he's not. I don't think Jamie's going to improve.
Storm's up this time.
Am I? I didn't know. No, I'm joking. Storm is going to cross the line. He's using every inch of ERS he's got left. Where's it going to put him? That is going to keep him P3, and Kermit doesn't want to do any further. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is qualifying over. Jamie takes pole by 2/10, and that is Jamie on for pole position. With I'm really going to struggle with the NSR guys. I'll leave it to you.
Oh, but yeah, it's really cool. I mean, we've got, he always wants me to say it, in first place after qualifying, we've got the one, the only, the amazing, it's Jamie! In second place, we have NSR Dinan, which is great. So cool to see him at the very top of that. I hope he gets off to an amazing start. Then we have Storm, then we've got Kermit, then we've got Cameroons. These guys are usually pushing around at the top after qualifying. Janzu sitting nicely in the 6th place, or is it nicely because at the first corner, sort of stuck in the middle of the field? Is that where you really want to be in Brazil? Then we've got another Dragon. We've got Benjamin, Ivan, the climber through the field. Every single week we've got Pastels, then Mike. Mike is going to climb up through this field. I am Silas, Andy Campbell, Axel and NSR Stylus. We've got 14 drivers. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, and what is the good thing, Mike, even though he retired, starts P10 on a medium compound tyre. So if there is a safety car or a VSC early on, well, more the safety car, he is going to be in a very good position because, as James mentioned before, their mediums can go 24 laps.
I really like that you say if.
if, yeah, that's the biggest if I think I've given all season.
Okay, guys, for you guys listening, keep it clean and always respect to each other. We want aggressive, fun, respectful driving in T4.
Yeah, we always want clean and fair, but hard battling. And, well, we've got a cheeky 17 viewers in this evening. So if you are watching this evening, don't forget to like and subscribe to League Racing TV. We'll be able to keep up to date with all the action which is coming your way for the next season in TTML and the season finale for TTML F1 on Sunday, which will be hosted by Pepsi Freak and James Head. They'll be taking you through the action for Brazil, where we've got a battle with VSR Jensen and I believe Tom, or Shazoo Tom, in there. James probably will correct me in the chat there. So we'll get ready for the formation lap and we'll get all the nice fancy graphic up.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to first to Andy. Congratulations, he's just become Papa again. And a big shout out to NSR Piraya, who's apparently in a car with a bad connection. But hello Piraya. What else we have? Oh, we've got predictions from James, Jamie, Benjamin and Storm for top 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's never going to happen. Nobody all season has got that prediction top 3 correct. I don't think anybody's got it. We haven't even been close to a prediction. So yeah, throw them in. Predictions, anybody that's in here, throw them in the chat. 1, 2, 3 in the race.
And quite noticeably, Jamie is not hanging around on this formation lap. He is all go, go. He's literally left everybody behind him. I don't know where.
It's Jamie's middle name. Go, go, go.
It must be. He's just slowing down a little bit, letting everybody. Oh, as someone's gone for a spin and reset himself to track. That's probably not advisable in the race.
It's definitely not advisable on the stream. That's not advisable. So
no.
if you're going to do it, don't do it on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, I do apologise. someone's ringing my landline, and it's right.
It's probably Jamie. It's Jamie calling him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to tell you something about the track. We have Jamie take the victory and championship, P2 to Storm and P3 for Mike. There's people putting Mike here in third place. We've got Casper, Jamie, Storm, and Mike. Guys, that's not the way it's going to finish. Come on, we're going to need an outsider. We need somebody else.
As the drivers are lining up for the final time here in TTML Formula 4 for the final race of the season here for F1 2021. It's been a fantastic season for all the drivers and the game cycle, but we're going to do it out in style in Brazil as we get 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Who's going to get it down into turn 1? It looks to be Jamie gets a nice...
Dinant went right in front of... Dinant was almost... That was a crazy right, and he's battling right at the front.
Yeah, as Kermit is already up into P2, but it looks like Kermit's going to lose that position, and it looks like Ivan is around, and he is going to be right at the back as Kermit is now dropped back down to P3, and it looks like Cam Rules is going to go for the move around... inside, should I say, and look at that, oof, there's action at the back as Cam gets himself up onto the podium. Cam knows that he knows what he's got to do, and he's right on the back of that Alpine, and it's all go, go, go.
That was that was an amazing start from Jamie, but NSR Dinant, wow, that was crazy. He was like, let's go, let's out with the elbows and push our way through here. I think he frightened Kermit a little bit, and then Cameron sort of slid up through it as well. But what an amazing start. Do we expect any less from It's Jamie? Already after one lap, he's comfortably in the lead. We have cameras going on the outside on turn 1. What's going to happen? Yeah, common sense, that's called cameras. He slows down. He goes through then on the inside of the net. These guys are going to spin if they are not careful. Do we still have you, man? Have we lost you? Oh, that was a crazy start to the race. Mike now up to 7th place. Mike is one of the guys to watch here. He's on the medium tires and he's staying in touch with the guys right in front of him.
Yeah, sorry about that. I first knocked my headset out as I went to go and get something, and my mum, because my mum needed me for something.
No, Dinant is out. He's out. Oh, that was a crazy crash from Dinant. He's out of the race. There we go. Did not finish. We are down to 13 drivers, and we've got a VSC.
Yeah, that's not going to help Cam at the moment. He is trying to catch Jamie, and he's currently in P2. Kermit makes a pit stop. Is Kermit got damage? I don't think he has. But yeah, this VSC won't help Cam, as Cam is now... Yeah, actually, no, this will help Cam. Cam is literally within a DRS range if he can get it down a little bit more.
That was such a pity. As I told you in the qualifying, Dinant would set this amazing pace, and then it's a very aggressive start from him. I'm not sure what happened, but I wanted to see him climbing up. I want to see him a podium place for Dinant, because he's been doing great qualifying. That was a pity. Dinant, we miss you, man. Come back next time.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be signing back up for F1 22. And a good evening to Colin in the chat, the other ESW driver. I think they're all cheering on Cam Rules and Ben and Ivan Mike as DRS is re-enabled.
Here we go.
Yeah, Cam needs to find 4/10 somewhere to get himself in that DRS, but now he's been unleashed. That dragon has been unleashed, and he is going to be on his way, and he's now down to 1.3 already, and he's using that ERS as well.
Yeah, he is, but look at Mike. Mike is already climbing up. He's up to 5th place. Jamie needs to get... he needs to lead this race in non-aggressive Jamie style. I don't know if that's his racing style. He's got Cam Ruth right behind him. His best buddy, his friend. It's bromance. We've got Jamie and Cam Ruth.
Yeah, and just to add a little bit of spice to this, Jamie already has won a championship in TTML. He won F5, so he knows all about winning championships. Cam, on the other hand, hasn't won a championship in TTML yet. That could all change very shortly, as Cam is now 1.2 behind, and he can really see Jamie in his sights. Going back earlier on in the season and last season, Cam has featured on a podium, I believe, when we went to Monza most recently, and he got a race win last season in Canada. So he knows how to get a podium, he knows how to get a race win. He's just got to figure out how to get past Jamie, as it is now 1.3 as Jamie sets the fastest lap with a 9.9.
Mike is moving up now. Mike is up to 4th place on those medium tires. Mike is flying.
Yeah, Mike is absolutely flying. He isn't in the championship picture, unfortunately, but he could get himself in that top 3
We've
for
got
the
some
championship.
action here between Mike and Axel and Silas. They are side by side. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it is, as Ivory Mike loses one position, but he's not going to give up. He's going to go back for that move on Axel. If Axel is glitching, then that's not going to help Mike at all, as Mike is sitting right behind him, and it's going to be a Williams versus the McLaren, and yeah, that may be requiring a DRS move from the Welshman, and it's looking like it is going to be that situation as they come through to the end of Sector 2 into Sector 3.
It's so cool to say the Welshman when they've got half the field from Wales racing here. It's always so cool. It's all about, can Jamie slay the dragon tonight? Let's see what happens. Here we go, Mike. See what you got.
Yeah, as Mike is going to go for the move down into turn 1. He's going to go round the outside. Is he going to get the move done? He doesn't get the move done. Axel plants that car very nicely. I think he's going to get him on the exit of turn 3 here, and I think he will, as Mike gets DRS. Axel is going to move over, and yeah.
That was a nice way of putting it. Axel is going to move over. He was weaving like crazy there, but there we go. Mike is past him.
Yeah, Mike is up there. Maybe Mike might be able to help his fellow Welshman when he gets past Jan in P3. Jan is kind of in a bit of a no man's land at the moment from the top 2. He's around about 5.4 seconds behind.
Yeah, it was a great start here by Mike, and this is exactly why whenever people were putting their predictions in, we could see that people had Mike on the podium from the start. We are, there we go, the start of the time penalties are being dealt out right now.
Yeah, as James mentioned, the overcut here is quite potent, as we saw in F2, so just watch out when Jamie and Cam decide to pit, and it'd be very crucial on penalties and corner cutting here, as I know that they can be quite of a nuisance here.
We see that Mike and Axel still battling together, and Axel should be, he's passing Mike there. Oh, they touch. Oh, Axel pushes him way off track in our favourite corner of Brazil. It's the corner to push your enemy off. We all know that. Puts Axel back up to 4th place now. As you say, there we go with Ivan, a 3-second time penalty, but we've got Janzu now sort of like in no man's land, hanging around, so we need to get in some way try and close this gap.
Yeah, I think maybe once Mike gets past Axel completely and gets on his way, the two Williams are actually doing quite a very good job here, Axel and Jan. But we've got a Welshman on a charge at the moment. That Dragon has lit up his car, and he is going to go for it. He's going to go round the outside. A very classic trademark move by Mark. And Mike, I meant. Whoops.
Axel was not going to let him pass there. He went way wide through that first corner.
Yeah, Mike might be giving me a few choice of words after the stream, as I accidentally called him Mark by accident. Yeah, so he is up. He is literally pushing that Williams around, and Yeah, Axel just weaving a little bit. He wants to be careful, doesn't want to cause an incident. Oh, sector 2, yellow flags. As the two Williams are just literally, I think, holding on here at the moment. Jan is just dropping back, but Cam is he going to be in DRS?
Getting close. He's getting so close. You know what I think? I think Jamie's letting him close the gap. They've got yellow flags.
Yeah, we have, and that is Ivan into the wall. He's had a bit of an incident, but yeah, Cam is now 1.1. He is well, I say that as it goes up to 1.2. It seems like Cam has Jamie in the corners, but can't get him down the straight. As at sector 2, that is Ivan again, and it looks to be not a good day for the AlphaTauri Croatian driver. As Cam is now back up to 1.3, so Cam is losing time somewhere, and he needs to find it very soon.
Yeah, we see that Jamie is very careful with his ERS as well. He's storing it up, and I see a comment there from James who sort of tips Mike. James wants to change his prediction. You can't change your prediction after it started. So, but Mike, yeah, he is one of the strong drivers. But Axel is right on the back of Janzu right now. Are these guys going to battle it out? What's going on here?
Yeah, as
Mike is sitting back watching these guys now. It's like, are you guys going to go for it?
Yeah, it looks like they are. The two Williams will have to play a bit of a team order game here, as Jan has... Oh, as they're going to battle this, down into turn 1.
Team
the
order?
Yeah, I think that went...
Axel was almost spinning around. Nice save by Axel. He almost lost it. That was a nice save. Mike considered going on the inside of him, but saw that Axel had saved it. That was a nice recovery from Axel.
Yeah, it was. Mike just sitting there on the mediums. He may just want to sit there and let these drivers in front of him battle. As we've got a change at the back. We've got Kermit and Andy. It looks like Kermit gets past Andy for P9. Kermit is in this championship fight, but sits in P9.
Yeah, but yeah, he'll be climbing up again. Big shout out to Rygaard in the chat. Hello, man. How's it going? Predictions for tonight?
Yeah, Cam is just dropped off massively. He's now 1.6 to 1.7 behind Jamie, and he's 8/10 slower that lap. So maybe the soft compound tyre is...
Oh, no, Axel! What's Axel doing? It's like driving into the back of Jansu. Come on, Axel, you guys are on the same team.
Well, whatever he's doing is helping Mike at the moment. As Axel goes off the track, he's rejoined safely. He's going to have to let his teammate through, I think. And Andy gets a penalty as Mike... I don't know where Mike wants to go, but he's going to try and get both of them. I think it's... Oh, Mike's going to go for it. Mike gets past Jan. Mike has got past one Williams. He's probably sick of the sight of seeing them now. And Mike has got one done. He's going to go for another. Can he get two in one?
I think Mike had to see there that he had to do that because Axel and Jansu, they were battling too much, and it could actually take Mike out of the race with something silly happening. So I don't think this is the place where Mike wants to be between these two Williams.
Yeah, as we've got the other battle coming up now, as Axel just dropping from Camerals 11.6, but Mike is going to do something about that. Mike is now going to go for the overtake, I believe, on Axel. He's having a look for it to go round the outside of Axel, should I say, and he gets that move done.
Axel breaks late again. Andy is out of the race. We've lost another driver. It's a safety car. Here we go.
It is now a safety car. Yep. So who is going to pit?
Did Mike pass him? No, he did. Mike was right behind Axel just before that.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting with a restart. This is going to bring Cam nice and close. Oh, Passel gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. So
those are the worst.
Yeah, as Andy finishes his season off in TTML F4 with an unfortunate DNF, and hopefully he'll come back next season and show us next season more fantastic racing. So, and Axel gets one. So drive-throughs, the race control and FIA, they're not messing about this evening.
I saw that.
Jamie's in. Jamie is in.
Mike almost drove into the back of Axel because Axel had to brake so hard on that lap there. So Mike just avoided Axel, and then the warning came up afterwards. What does Mike do now?
Well, he is. We're going to find that out.
He's going in.
Yep, he is going in. I wonder if Mike is going to go for a two-stop here. He may go for it. As Cam rules, he's out. He's not in front of Jamie, so he couldn't get Jamie in the pit. So he is going to come back out.
Soft. So, Silas puts on hard. That's interesting.
Yeah, Jamie, don't overtake the safety car, mate. You don't want to be doing that. That will be a victory for Cam.
Oh, Andy, that was a pity. It happens to everybody. We're trying to adjust and figure out all these buttons while we're racing. That happens.
Yeah, it's looking very spicy now because Cam has Jamie right where he wants him, and it is going to be a battle between the Red Bull and the Haas. I didn't think I'd be saying a Haas for a championship. Yeah, that's a new one.
Oh yes.
So Jamie's just going to have to get a good restart here. He can't keep Cam behind him. He's got to get that gap to him, and Cam's just got to not be nodding off when that safety car comes in, as I believe Cam has got an AI, or not an AI, but a lapped car behind him, which is Ivan. So Ivan is lapped, so that's going to help him a little bit with the battle from Axel. So I believe Ivan may come in.
Yeah, he is. But this leaves Mike again in an awkward fourth place. Mike does not want Axel in front of him at this restart. We know that Jamie is amazing on these restarts. He is really aggressive. Cameras has to pull out all of the tricks that he has to be able to spot when Jamie goes for this.
Yeah, and I think with Cam, he's got to find... as Cam nearly went...
Oh, that was close.
I'm sure Cam's got Gunther Steiner on him, telling him that not to smash anything, and because these parts don't come in multiple supplies, as these cars for crashes can cause a lot of damage and money that I'm sure teams don't want to be spending.
I'm sure TTML does not want us to quote Gunther either on the live sending.
No, that's
it's only allowed on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't Netflix. We're not a Prime. We're not Prime show. Yeah, but I'm sure Christian Horner is in Jamie's ear, giving him a little bit of advice how to do restarts. Luckily, we ain't going to be seeing Jamie try any Max Verstappen safety car restarts, as the safety car is going to come in this lap. So Jamie is going to bunch up the pack. Let's see where Cam...
Okay, Cameras, let's go. Stay with him.
We'll just wait for Jamie to go. Jamie is holding back everybody. Jamie is he going to go? He's waiting. And the game gives me the worst camera angle, I have to say.
He's not going to bring her up to the line, is he?
I think he is. Jamie's going to wait until the absolute line. No, he's gone.
That was a nice restart from Jamie.
As Cam is right on the back. Is Cam going to get a move out of turn 3? As Axel is on the back. And look at how the gap is between Cam and Jamie. Cam is on an absolute charge at the moment.
Oh no, guys. Okay, this is what everybody has tuned in for.
Oh my god, I've just gone to Ben, or Benjamin, and Kermit and Storm go right up the inside and get the move done there. as we go back up to the front, and Cam is 2/10 behind. He is literally on a charge at the moment. That restart of him was great. He wasn't caught napping, and it looks like Mike, the other ESW driver, is...
Yeah, we have Mike in 4th place there. He's ready to jump as well. Here we go. Let's see cameras go for it now. Give it all you got.
Yeah, Cam Rules is going to have to give it all he's got. He's got the ERS, and he has got a lot of it. He's going to go for it. No DRS at the moment. Not until the end of this lap. As Mike gets his move done, finally on... Oh, no, he doesn't.
Whoa, whoa. They're so close. Oh, Mike was right on the back of Axel. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. As Mike goes for the move again, he's going to go for it around... Oh, they're touching. They are touching. As Mike gets a 3-second penalty. I don't know what for. He wasn't...
Yeah, I think that one can be removed because that was unfair. I don't even think he was off the track.
No, he wasn't. I'm a sly lass. Is that how you pronounce it? Sly lass? Cam is, I'm really bad at names. James knows this quite well, as Cam is now without a DRS. Well, he's got DRS on the car, but he's without the DRS.
This is again, we see Jamie, he stretched it over the 1 second now. So, and yeah, Jamie's used some of his battery, his ERS then to increase that lap. Oh, there we go, Mike is gone.
Yeah. And we'll go on board with Mike as he got the move done. He's finally got the move done. A few laps later than he probably wanted, but he gets that move done. Cam, I think we're going to have a bit of a cat and mouse chase here, or yeah. Oh, Cam goes a little bit off the track in turn 4.
Oh, Kermit up to 5th place. What a nice move, Kermit. Respect, that was nice.
It was a very nice move from the TTG driver in the Mercedes, and yeah, Cam now lost nearly 2 seconds to Jamie, but Cam has his secret weapon behind him. He's got either Bryn Mike, his fellow Welshman. I know they're in different, one's in a Haas, one's in a McLaren, but Cam may just let Mike through to reel in Jamie for ESW.
Kermit is flying now. Kermit has taken 2 places on this lap, so he's easily moved up to a 4th place now. Kermit's on the charge.
Yeah, Kermit is on a charge. It's going to be an interesting 4-way battle for the top 4.
Yeah, a big shout out to Røygaard. I totally agree. If Røygaard was racing here today, he would win. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. I think Jamie and Cam may have something to say, but yeah, Cam has just dropped off, nearly 2/10 now. 2 seconds, I meant.
Yeah, 2 seconds. The biggest battle we have now is Stylus trying to catch up on Janzu, and but Kermit is going to be increasing this lead. He's pushing hard now.
Yeah, he is, and Kermit may be looking for a podium here, as Mike is not dropping back, but he may have to make another pit stop, as I think the softs go around about 12 laps. So yeah, he's done 4 at the moment. He's got 8 laps. That will bring him up to around about lap 24, 25, and then he'll have to pit again. So Kermit may just want to sit there and wait.
Yeah, we will have one more safety car, but which they have to sort of think about as well.
Yeah.
Benjamin is closing up now. He's closed the gap enormously up now to Silas, who's in 8th place, and Storm moves up.
Yeah, just looking at this, either Bryn Mike has really caught onto the back of Cam, and Cam, I think, may be just struggling for the tyres, so maybe he may want to make...
Oh, he let him pass. There you go.
Yeah, he's let him past. Yeah. I think he knows...
Nice going, Cam Rules.
Yeah, Cam Rules lets his fellow Welshman through, and Cam will drop down to P3. Ivory Mike will now be on a charge to It's Jamie.
This is not what Jamie wants to see.
No, he doesn't.
But it's going to happen. And also another thing we got to mention is we have also Silas who's on these hard tires. It's always fun to see 3 different tires out on track.
It is, as I think Storm 72 may try and look on the exit of turn 3 a move on Jan, as they're quite close. It's probably the only closest battle at the moment, as he is going to get DRS. He's not close enough, as he sets a lap that is currently quicker by 1/10 at the moment. He is on a charge at the moment.
Mike is pushing. He's giving everything he's got now to close that gap. He zapped out his ERS totally now, so he's pushing hard.
Yeah, as James gives us, or should we say we'll go to Ted Kravitz in the pits. He says this is a better option for Cam, as then Mike can drag Cam along with the DRS, and I think that's what they're going to do. And yeah, that is the situation and the scenario here for as Storm and Jan battle it through the final straight, as Storm is going to go for the up the inside and gets the move done into turn 1. That is him up to P5. So the Mercedes are running respectively P4 and P5.
Yeah, the Mercedes are looking pretty wild right there now in 4th and 5th place.
Yeah, as I think it's you might as well say Mike and Cam are doing a tow truck recovery, as Cam is being pulled along through the slipstream and the DRS.
Oh, we've got some movement further around the field. We've got between, was that Silas and Benjamin? It
is. I think Ben got overtaken, as we've got Styles. He's looking at Jan. I think Jan's tyres are either too hot, or he's used them too much early in the first 8 laps, because he is dropping quite a bit to the Ferrari, reserve Ferrari driver. No Ferraris here, as Ivan gets a penalty, and that's not going to be a good day for him, as
Ivan's having a rough day.
Yeah, not Ivor, not Mike. I meant Ivan in the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, he's having a rough day.
Yeah, as he's into the pits, I think. Oh, Jan gets a penalty, so that will help the cars behind him. As Mike is 2.4 behind Jamie, not really making much of the gap at the moment, because obviously Mike doesn't get the DRS at the moment. Lap 22 of 36.
Yeah, I think it's true what you guys said, that Mike is doing his best to tow cameras along here. Yeah,
I think maybe on Mike's second stop he might be able to do something, because his tyres are probably coming to the end of their life. Mike can see Jamie just in front of him, so he's not that far away. It's only 2.3 seconds, so still a lot to play for, as Jamie crosses the line for what will be lap 23 of 36, so 13 laps to go to find out who is going to be the F4 Season 7 champion here in Brazil.
Yeah, and I mean, Mike has to go in again and change his tyres. It's gonna shake things up a little bit more again. But impressive driving by Kerma. That both the Mercedes at the moment still in 4th and 5th.
Yeah, I think it might be just time for Mike to let Cam through, as Cam is in a little bit of no man's land at the moment, because Mike's tyres are just literally coming to the end, maybe wanting to jump off a cliff. At the moment, them tyres, they're probably screaming at him, saying, please, please, take me off, take me off. But yeah, I think it might be just time for that crossover to just let Cam back through. Probably be best to do it down the straight, as we don't want any incidents, and Cam may just be able to try and pull Jamie back in. But as I say that, Mike has started to pick up the pace. It's now 2 seconds behind Jamie, as Cam gets DRS from Mike.
This is impressive driving by Mike. He saved up some ERS there and used it to get back to cut down some of that gap. And he knows that if Jamie can see that it's the McLaren really close behind, that's going to start playing mind games in Jamie's head.
Yeah, as Kermit pits for the final time, we hope this season. Well, for this race, should I say? Unless there is a late safety car, Kermit boxes for a set of medium compound tyre. And yeah, Mike is he's fluctuating between a 1.8 and a 2 second, as Ivan, the Croatian driver in the AlphaTauri, sets the fastest lap with a 9.4.
That's cool. Even though he's down in 12th place, it's cool that the drivers can show what they got.
Yeah, as Axel, we go further down the grid. Axel and Kermit may have a battle for P9, but we've also got Benjamin. He's right on the back of the Alfa Romeo driver of I am Slias, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get some messages in the chat saying, "Oh, you've pronounced that name wrong." But yeah,
it's okay. It's having a commentator with Pepsi Max. That guy's crazy. He just butchers everybody's name.
Oh, Pepsi? Do you mean Pepsi Freak?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie gets a penalty. This changes everything. Jamie has a penalty.
That's what happens. Jamie knew that Mike was catching him, and he had to push a little bit. This makes it interesting, and Mike is only 1.4 right now.
Yeah, this is going to open the door for Cam, because Cam doesn't have to pit again. Neither does Jamie. So all Jamie's got to do is try and either get a gap of 3 seconds from Cam, or Cam just literally just hold on to whatever he's got.
Mike will be able to close this even a little bit more. There we go. He's using his ERS now, and he's closing that gap dramatically on Jamie right now. Jamie, do not look behind you!
No, because if he does, there's 2 flying Welshmen behind him. As yeah, Mike has really picked up the pace. He's now down to 1.2 out of turn 3. As Mike is now pulling Cam along. And let's just have a look. Gap to leader. Cam is 1.7 from Jamie, with Mike 1.3. So it's now game on for the final 10 laps here in TTML F4.
Yeah, it sure is. This is quite predictable so far, but I mean, it is impressive driving of Jamie out in the front. It's not an easy thing to lead a race, but Mike is closing something serious now. This is really good news for Camerals. So he's 100% focused right now. I bet that if we were able to speak with Camerals right now, the guy's soaking wet with sweat. It's 100% focus from Camerals.
Yeah, and I think Mike just want to start thinking about letting Cam through, because Cam is catching up to Mike very nicely there in P3. He's 5/10 behind. As Jamie just holding on to that 1.2 to 1.3 second gap.
Yeah, it's only 1.2 now. Oh, there's NSR Styles goes into the pit.
Yeah, as Cam is now really on the back as they sector 3. That may cause a safety car. It is a safety car. That is not going to help. Jamie is in absolute... Yeah, he is in... he's probably... that's his worst fear. Safety car with around about 9 laps to go.
This is crazy. I mean, we sort of knew this was going to happen. This is... what actually caused the safety car, did we see?
It was Ivan, sector 3, second from last corner. He just went off, I think, and that's his season over and done with. So is the top 3 going to pit? I suspect Mike will pit. They're all in. They are all in.
Oh, this is going to be okay, guys. In the chat, predictions right now. Go for it. Predictions now, because this is going to be a wild restart.
It is going to be a wild restart, but we're all here to watch it. As Storm, I think, is going to overtake all of these. He won't overtake Jamie, I don't think.
Storm was in the pit.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, they're all going in. It's just he was gaining, so I thought he was going to overtake him and not make a pit. So it is your top three still with Kermit getting himself.
Comes up. Yeah, where does Kermit?
Kermit is going to get P4.
Fourth. Yeah.
He is.
Yep. Nice going.
It is now.
Okay, so this is going to be another another 5-lap race or something. We've had so many of these. I don't know. It's wild. Ivan, shout out to Ivan in the chat. Thank God the season is over. Yes, at the same time, it's such a great season. And Colin ESW12. Don't say that to Jamie.
Yeah, as Mike will get his penalty removed, as our resident Ted Kravitz this evening, James said that Axel did push him wide, so that penalty would get removed. So we're going to have 8 laps remain, and well, it may be 6 or 7 left, as most of the grid is bunched up now.
Yeah, and Mike will not let Jamie get a good restart. He's going to be right on him when it's time to go.
It's just going to be, is Mike going to be caught napping by Jamie? But I think Mike, being the experienced driver he is, he's just playing a little bit of team orders and just going to sit there in P2 and then unleash the younger generation of Cam rules into the path of Jamie to get that race win.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see. This is it. Probably, I guess. Like this is what we want. We want to see Jamie being pushed really hard at the end of the race here, and there's nobody better to do that than Mike. So, and Cameron's is just sitting perfectly where he is. Kermit on the mediums. He's been climbing really well throughout this race. Storm down in 5th, we've got Janzu, Silas, and the other we've got ESW Benjamin in 8th place. Let's hope Benjamin is going to climb up some places. The guy does this magician act sometimes. He just pops up like, how the heck did he get on the podium? So ESW Benjamin, he just watch out for him as well.
Yeah, as James has pointed out, Mike was mathematically out by 4 points coming in tonight. Jamie will win the championship even as it stays as it is. So if it stays like it is now, Jamie would win the championship. If Jamie can do some maths for us quickly within 8 laps, if Cam did win the race and Jamie didn't, just so we're all covered on that. But we are going to get ready for a final restart.
Let's go. Oh, look at Mike, he's so ready.
Mike is ready. Mike is ready, primed and ready to go. He is just waiting.
He's so close to him right now.
Is it going to be the Max Verstappen?
There he goes.
He has gone, and I think Cam is going to lose the position because Kermit's going to get Cam on the line. Maybe not.
Oh, it's okay.
As Cam is really going to attack Mike. I think, he's going to let him through.
Go, yeah. Is he?
Yeah, they're going to battle this side by side going into turn 4. Not a good idea. Cam Rules gets past. It is now back for a championship or a race win between Cam and Jamie.
Oh man, I just hope there's a penalty there for Cam Rules. I just hope this stays clean. Guys, keep it clean.
You know what? Kermit's actually on for a race win because the top 3 all have penalties. The only driver that would stop Kermit getting a penalty, a race win, would be Mike, because obviously his penalty will be removed, I suspect, because obviously he was pushed into turn 4. So yeah, Kermit and Storm could be potentially on for a 1-2 at the moment.
That's a really good point. Kermit now slides down to 5th place. Storm moves up. This could make it even more interesting.
It does, as Jamie sets the fastest lap with an 8, so he's looking like he's unstoppable.
Okay, if we were going to script this, we would have it just like this. Last race of the season, Jamie, cameras right behind him, and Storm and Kermit, you're just sitting there in 4th and 5th place without time penalties.
Yeah, it's looked like it is written in the stars for Jamie at the moment. He would take the championship. It would be his 2nd championship, as he has won TTML F5 recently. So he's looking for a 2nd championship, and he's going to do it in style in one place he only knows, which is Brazil. And he's got 5 laps to do it. He's only got to last 5 more laps.
Yeah, that's true. Now here we go. Cameron's closing the gap. Jansu moves up to 7th, goes past Axel. There's a lot of action further on the field, but now Jamie, here we go. He's over a 2nd.
He is over a 2nd, Jamie, but DRS is enabled, so Cam's going to get 4 laps worth of DRS opportunity, and Storm is right catching to either been Mike. So Storm could be on for a race win here in Brazil, as he is on a charge at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think Cam Rules can close this gap to Jamie. He's pushing, he's giving everything he has right now. Oh my god, James has got the calculator right, and he's got every single possibility going here.
Yeah, that's why I said James is our Ted Kravitz this evening. He's got a bit of everything for us this evening. As
Storm, go, Storm!
Well, I can't commentate and drive at the same time.
Here we go, Storm is up to 3rd place, come on! Yes, he is. This puts a huge amount of pressure now on Jamie.
So, if it stood the way it is, let me just check gap to leader. So, at the moment, Storm won't take the race win unless he can gap a 4/10, well, get it down by 4 attempts. But he is on a charge at the moment. So, we'll just leave this up as it is at the moment, because if Storm gets within 3 seconds of Jamie for the lead, he will take the race win from sector 2.
What happened? It's Silas, is it? Yeah, it's Silas. He's okay. I was like, oh my god, what happened?
I think Pastel's just had a little bit of a moment. As Storm is right on the back. I think Ivan's not a Jamie fan, as he's put, come on, could anyone please beat Jamie, or is he that lucky? Well, if he's got luck on his side, then yeah. Has Cam made a mistake? Because he's now 2 seconds behind Jamie, and I think that podium is ever so slipping away from Cam at the moment.
Yeah, it sure is. Ivan, I agree with Casper. Jamie's been putting in race after race through the whole season. I mean, Jamie is the guy who writes the most, and maybe creates a lot of drama in the chat, but he knows how to perform on the track. All honour to Jamie. He's shown some great aggressive driving through the season.
Yeah, and I think with Jamie, you could probably say what he says, he does back up with race wins and pole positions, and he's getting ever so close. 2 laps to go. Lap 34 is coming to an end, as Jamie will now go for lap 35 as he makes his way to the line for what will be lap 35. Cam Rules is 1.8 behind, so Cam is still not out of this. Cam may get the final podium place. Let's just see what Storm's gap is now. Storm is close. He's 1 point. Just over. Yeah, he's just over. But I think if he can get to Cam close enough, and use a little bit of a tow from Cam that may help him.
Come on, Jamie, keep your focus. You can do this, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's looking ever so close for Jamie as the champion. I need to say constructors. I think what would be Jamie's worst nightmare now is if he got a second penalty, because that would drop him. Let me just double check. That would drop him to at least P4.
Yeah, that would not be good. Come on, Jamie, keep it. You got this. You got this. One more lap.
Yeah, as he is going to go for the final lap. So we're right on board with Jamie as he takes us on the final lap of the final race this season. He has proven at the moment he is a worthy champion, and he is going to go for it as he makes his way down into turn 4. He's got a 2.2 second gap, and he is on his way.
Jamie and Cameron's have used up every single bit of their ERS. These guys are going for it. There's no relaxing here at the top of the field. These guys deserve to be where they are right now. Yeah,
he is, and Jamie's coming through Sector 2, and he is going so well at the moment. I'm not going to read out that comment in live chat, as that is not something that we want to be promoting here. So we'll just let the guys finish their race, as Jamie is going to come round the final 2 corners. Jamie is, and he's going to use every ounce of ERS, and he is going to take the provisional race win here, but I don't think he's going to keep it. As I think Storm... No, Jamie is going to keep it. Jamie is your TTML Formula 4 champion provisionally. James will have to make sure all the math calculations there are added up. And it is Jamie. He's not just a Formula 5 champion. He is now a Formula 4. Oh, Storm gets a 20-second penalty for ignoring the flag. So Cam ends back up on the podium by 2 seconds. I think that may be an in-game glitch. And yeah, what a race. 36 laps completed, and it's Jamie. He is on for the championship, and wow, what a race. And Mike gets in-game driver of the day, and I think all due credit, I think Mike or Jamie could get our driver of the day. But yeah, what a race. And it is the Red Bull driver of It's Jamie taking that provisional race win. Even though he had 3 seconds on the clock, he still proved worthy of a champion, with Cam Rules ending up on the podium with his fellow Welshman Ivor Bryn Mike on the podium as well. So it's an all well, I would say all English podium, but Wales Wales is kind of, it's on the border. Yeah, as Storm probably will get that penalty removed. It's Jamie takes the final race win here in TTML F4. ESW Cam Rules takes P2 with Ivor Bryn Mike in P3. TTG Kermit in P4. Jan in P5. Passels rounds off in P6. Benjamin gets P7. Storm 72 in P8. I'm a Slylus in P9. Ran off the top 10 is NSR Styles. In P11 is Axel. In P12 is Ivan. And then your other DNFs are Andy Campbell and NSR Dinad. I believe I pronounced that wrong. I would have. Your fastest lap went to It's Jamie with an 8.3. And yeah, what a way to end the race. I just have a little bit of a quick message for what is coming up. TTML will be participating in the Gosh event, which is the Great Ormond Street Hospice charity event, and it will be on I'm just trying to find the date. I'm not quite sure when the date is. James will have to let me know on that, but it is between a few leagues, which is TTML one hub, should I say, LOE, FRL, and they'll be battling out on track to win raise money for the Great Ormond Street Hospice charity, which is a great cause to be raising money for, to help everyone at the hospice. So don't forget, that will come up very shortly, and I'm sure James will put some more information in the chat, and I'm sure you'll see it on all the social media pages for TTML. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for TTML F4. The champion has been crowned. The constructors has been crowned for Mercedes, and yeah, I won't be back on Sunday. Neither will be back on Sunday. But don't forget, on Sunday. I'm forgetting what day it is now. Sunday.
Did you say fun day?
No, I hope it was. For the final time in TTML this season, James and Pepsi Freak will be taking you through the action in Brazil for the highest tier, which is our no assist tier in TTML F1. Tune in on our Twitch, which is the Masters League, for the action over there. But it's been a pleasure to work with Buck for the first time. It's normally Pariah, but it's been an absolute pleasure to work. I think I've covered the top F2, F3 and F4 tiers this season, and I have to say they've all provided fantastic racing. But don't forget, on Sunday that race will be also fantastic. Enjoy the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend as well, and I'm sure that'll provide even more racing to keep you going until Sunday. But we will leave it there, and well, actually, before we leave it there, there's one more thing we have to do, and that is do our driver of the day, and I think it's between the top three of Camrose, either been Mike and Jamie. But I will ask you, Buck, who is your driver of the day?
Without a doubt, it's got to go to Jamie, because the pressure on Jamie today, that was huge. People were expecting him to sort of win, I guess, but to be able to do it, that was unbelievable, and it was great driving at the front through the whole race. So Jamie gets it.
Yeah, as I think we're gonna call it a night there, as you know, my voice is nearly going, and I can feel it being dry now. So yes, thank you to everybody who joined us this season in F4 and watched the stream. I'm sure Buck will be back next season. Unfortunately, Pariah won't be back next season, but I'm sure Buck will get a new commentator, and I'm sure they'll work like an absolute dream together. I've been EKG Storm Kings, he's been Buck, this has been TTML F4, and it's been an absolute pleasure this season to watch all the action. Good night.